10 to 20 tons in an acre is a dream to many onion farmers despite being easy. Here is how you can plant and manage onions and at which cost. Success in bulb farming is indicated by high yields of above 10 tons per acre. Unfortunately, only a few farmers reach this production. This, in most cases, is a loss to farmers. High-end success in bulb onion farming calls for good management from land preparation to harvesting. Harvesting below a ton in 1 acre is easy as harvesting 20 tons per acre. So, how do you prepare your land for bulb onion farming? Bulb onions require deeply plowed fertile soils with good drainage. Loam soils or sandy loam soils are the best. Bad plowing and poor soils like clay or soils with hard pads leads to slow uptake of nutrients by bulb onions, leading to growth of thin bulbs. Water absorption and nutrients uptake are often hard in soils with hard pads and can only be collected before planting. Adding at least 20 tons of farmyard manure with deep plowing is always recommended before planting. This softens the soils and improves fertility and water retention ability. The farm should have enough water for irrigation in dry season. Insufficient water leads to bulb abortion, stunted growth, and low yields of poor quality. Drip irrigation is recommended, though basin irrigation also works. Which is the best bulb onion variety to plant? Before planting, the farmer is advised to carry out market research to establish the best variety. The best onion variety must have good shape, color, buoyancy, high yield, fast maturing, and good shelf life after harvesting. Some of the best varieties include Neptune F1, African Red Coach. The farmer can decide to raise his own seedlings or outsource. How to plant bulb onion seedlings? The onion farmer should be irrigated before and after transplanting. 8 cm by 15 cm is the best planting spacing for good-sized bulb onions. A smaller spacing leads to smaller-sized bulb onions, while a bigger spacing gives large-sized bulb onions. Weeding should be carried out after 3 to 4 weeks of transplanting, depending on the weed size. Selective herbicides can be used, though they have a tendency of ruining production. Weeding should be done in dry weather to prevent spread of fungal diseases. How do you apply fertilizers? Despite using manure, top dressing is recommended for high yield. Top dress is 150 kilograms of DAP fertilizer 2 weeks after transplanting to boost roots and leaf development. Bulb formation starts in the second month. Top dressing with 150 kilograms of NPK 17 enhances uniform bulb formation in the farm. Adding 150 kilograms of CAN fertilizer in the third month enhances bulb expansion. Good irrigation with proper feeding with the right fertilizers at the right time is the secret for high yield of above 10 tons per acre. How to manage pests and diseases in onion farming. Purple blotch, downy mildew, and rust are the common diseases in bulb onion farming. Rust is a fungal disease that causes orange lazy spots on the leaves, while downy mildew causes light green to yellow angular spots on upper leaf surfaces. Affected leaves may turn yellow and die off from the tip downward. Most of these fungal diseases are spread by spores carried by weed, irrigation water, or splashing rain. Spraying with Infinito fungicides will help to control the fungal diseases. Drips are the worst pest in bulb onion farming. They are common in dry seasons where they suck water on onion leaves in the second month of transplanting. If not controlled, drips can cause over 30% yield loss. Early spraying with mulch or Zander, Escort, or belt insecticides help in controlling and preventing drips in onion farming. Bulb onion harvesting. Fast maturing varieties under good management mature within 90 to 105 days of transplanting. Onion curing is done first by bending onion leaves around the neck. Good curing allows leaves and neck to dry, improving bulb onion shelf life. 14. Follows where the bulb is graded based on the size and quality, from extra large size to smaller size, all ungraded. Cost analysis of farming bulb onion in 1 acre. Cost analysis is often varies depending on location, management expertise, yield, market availability of water for irrigation, onion variety, and more. Here is the estimated cost of farming bulb onion in 1 acre. Seeds, we have 30,000. Fertilizers and manure, 60,000. Chemicals, 30,000. Labor, 40,000. Water, 5,000. Other costs, 20,000. Total cost, 185,000. Here are your frequent asked questions on bulb onion farming. 1. Which is the best month to plant onions in Kenya? The best month to plant onions in Kenya is February, targeting the May-June harvest when the market is high. How much does it cost to farm onions per acre? Between 150,000 and 200,000, depending on management, variety, and timing. 3. How many tons of onions per acre in Kenya can one harvest? Under good management, an acre can produce between 10 to 20 tons. If poorly managed, harvesting less than an acre is also a possibility. How long do onions take to grow in Kenya? Under good management, onions can take 3 to 4 months depending on the variety and weather. Where can I sell my bulb onions in Kenya? The mass market and supermarkets are the best option. And finally, as an onion farmer, what quantity are you harvesting? Feel free to reach out to us to maximize your production today.